knows about the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
I'm your huckleberry.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear?
This is like an animal.
Hell's coming with me!
Finishing up a heater.
What's up, nasties? How you doing? Welcome to EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zach Kubish with you. Final show for a while, Joaquin. You gonna miss me?
What?
You gonna miss me?
Maybe. I'm just reading Dustin crying about MJ being better than LeBron.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's got to stop. Get off Twitter, Dusty. Yeah. Get off Twitter. Enjoy the holidays.
Yeah.
Enough with his LeBrons. Enough. Do you like my sweater? I call it my JMO look.
It's a polo shirt.
Yeah.
A long sweater.
Sleeve. Well, it could be.
No, it couldn't.
Do I look like JMO?
No.
Oh, boy. Hey, the big Uke's rolling around 3 to pick up his prize.
Oh, man.
You might have to open a beer there with us.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave something.
You'd think.
Yeah. Did all that for
what a win, though, eh? Like, I was just putting everything together. Like, that's a nice little gift basket.
I was hoping that I would have something over him when I saw him,
Yeah.
But now he's got this.
Yeah.
He'll be pouring olives all over that body of his.
So he's got olives, vodka.
Oh, those vodka Cokes will be flowing tonight.
Hot sauce.
Nice
teas.
Ugh.
And a crap load of beer.
My God.
We might take some stuff out. I don't think he deserves all of it.
Hats.
Hats and
aprons.
Cooking aprons. Stickers.
Stickers,
yeah.
I want to see you with stickers and baptizing yourself in olive juice.
Slam that thumbs up. Hit us up on the nasty chat and the River Korean Box 780-218-9999. Of course, we're teeing up the Battle of Alberta number 2. Everybody remember how number 1 went? Oh, I had to go back, Joaquin. I totally forgot.
What'd you forget?
About the first game between the Flames and Oilers.
Oh.
First game of the season. Remember
Yeah,
the Oilers blew a 3-0 lead?
I do remember.
Yeah.
Old Stewie Skins with thinking he had too much time.
Oh, yeah. Good one. Yeah. Who scored that?
Coleman.
Brutal. We'll have Aazam Nanji from Sportsnet 960 to tee up the game from a Flames point of view at 1-4. We got Courageous Moment. We got our Screw It, Let's Do It. Probably we're just going to have some fun. I have some gifts for the boys. Well, I should say a gift.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I brought Coob one and I brought you yourself one. We're going to open them next.
Wow.
Well, Coob won't open his. I'll just give him. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
That's life, man.
Yeah.
Well, I did bring wings, so the other day.
Yeah.
Gage, your presence is already enough of a present.
You could say my present's a present.
Your presence is a present.
No, I've got something planned for next week, a little lunch. All right? So it'll be a surprise.
With some gin?
Yeah, maybe. That stuff's delicious.
I'm going to bring, we should bring some stuff to make gin Caesars.
What about gin martinis?
Sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. Some tonic.
If you want. Usually it's just vermouth and a little bit of olive juice. Right?
No, I know, but I'm saying we can, if one day we don't want a martini, we can have a gin and tonic.
I guess.
It's the holidays.
Sure.
Hey, I'm not back till next Wednesday.
What are you doing?
I had to take days, man.
Did you?
So it's you and Matthew Wannick Monday and Tuesday. I apologize in advance.
No, Maddie barely lets me talk, so it's good.
You just sit there.
Yeah.
Oh.
How about Captain America returning in Doomsday?
What's going on?
You know who Chris Evans is?
No.
Captain America?
Okay.
He
I'm gonna Google.
It looked like he was done in the MCU, and Doomsday
Okay.
trailer came out and showed him
Really?
MF Doom.
So are you saying that he was no longer going to play Captain?
He was no longer going to play Captain America.
Oh, was there like a beef there?
No.
No. Oh,
But,
okay.
Yeah, actors get too full of themselves and say they want better roles. What better role is there than Captain America?
So there's a new Captain America coming out. Mm-hmm. And
No, it's Doomsday. I think it's along the lines of Secret Wars. You're the wrong person to be talking to this about. Reed, get back here. But Coop might know. But it's
I know a bit about it. Robert Downey Jr. is going to be MF Doom.
he's going to
right?
be Doom, yeah, which
Isn't
makes
he-
sense.
Or I guess
isn't he
not
Iron
MF.
Man though?
Yeah, but the whole multiverse, it's if you read comics, it's all intertwined, right? So this is exciting. I think this is it'll be so hard to replicate the initial, like the Infinity War saga. Like that's some of the greatest storytelling of all time. And I don't know if you saw this, but did you see the trailers to The Odyssey?
No.
Oh, that looks really good.
I've seen like the teasers and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but yeah, to watch the trailer.
Christopher
that's gonna be
Nolan's doing
huge
this.
movie.
Like, I think even you would like this.
Really?
Oh yeah, you'd have to.
Okay.
It's Homer and the Odyssey, two of the greatest books ever written.
Yeah, I just haven't seen anything. And I heard the boys talking about it, Reed and YouTube Trev talking about Doomsday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And Mark Savard got fired.
Yeah, and then what's his Brad Tree leaving?
Trey Living.
He gave the kiss of death
What?
today. He said, I have all back. He's pretty much said he's backing up Craig Berube.
Oh yeah.
He's safe. You know when they say that, we're weeks away from the first coach getting canned. Is he the first coach getting canned?
It's funny to get rid of Savard. I found his. Well, I wasn't a huge fan playing against him. Well, he was really mouthy, and he
could see that.
he big leagued me one time in the bar afterwards, which I didn't appreciate.
Well, screw him then.
Yeah, so
It's funny though that a team that's struggling, their first move is to fire an assistant coach. Like you don't see that often.
but when you watch him behind the bench, he's really active and he's cheering after. Like it was
Oh,
very
too much.
shticky. I think
Okay.
I mean, I get it, but you're a coach now. You know, coaches get excited when things are on the line a little bit more. You know, I don't know. It was interesting though. Tough to be fired 3 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
that's tough.
Alex Wolf says currently playing Chell and listening to you guys while at work. He also says, Gage, I'm trying to play Chell, but goddamn, you're absolute fire with the topics. Have you ever tried to read the ILLYAD?
ILL. What is that? I don't even know what that is.
It's harder than Shakespeare.
Oh. No, not that.
Iliad?
The Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer.
Have you tried to?
No, I read those books when I was younger. Yeah, it's a tough read. It's like trying to read Noam Chomsky. So you read the same paragraph 80 times before it sinks in.
It's like trying to read No Country for Old Men. That's a tough read.
That's a tough one, yeah.
Yeah. I powered through it. Then I saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's some good stuff. Some good stuff. Well, Joaquin, you all set for Christmas?
I got to do some stuff tonight, and I'll be done.
You have to go out shopping? Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Where are you going?
Wem.
Oh, boy.
What? What's wrong with that? I'll be amongst the people.
It's busy, though.
That's great. I'm a big guy. I like playing chicken with people going down. Like, they see me coming, right?
So you just got to pick up a few more gifts?
I'm like Max at the first corner, baby. Elbows are out.
I wrapped all my presents yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
Are you good at rapping?
I'm terrible. You should see the wrapping job I do.
See, I made a crucial mistake the other day because my wife's birthday, obviously last Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
And I wrapped her gifts, but I know how to wrap. And so for years, when we've been wrapping upstairs, I've been doing just a horrible job. It looked like a 3-year-old trying to wrap these things. And till finally she said, Joaquin, I've got it. Go away. Go do something else. But I put her presents under the tree or whatever. And she goes, I can't believe you got these wrapped. And I go, and I don't know what happened. My mind, that switch didn't click in. And I said, no, I did it. And I was like, no.
Oh.
She goes, you know how to rap? And I go, oh. And well, guess who's helping me?
I suck at rapping, bro. Like you can tell the things I rap.
If you would really have, and this is what I did to learn way back, was I looked on YouTube, and there's so many cool ones that you can do, and once you get it, you're a genius. You look like you worked at the Bay back in the day. Remember they had that place in the Bay at Christmas? You just take all your stuff. That was great.
It's crazy to me though that like a lot of people put a lot of effort into their rapping when it just gets teared apart after.
I still don't get that a little bit. Like,
You know,
My
That's why I don't-
auntie is so like she just puts all of her energy at Christmas time into wrapping the presents,
Yeah.
and it looks fantastic. Like I don't even want to open the
Yeah.
present. I feel bad. I almost have to get a knife just to cut around it and make it like keep it looking good. But for me, I just kind of I'm a gift bag guy.
It's hard for
Yeah.
some people. Yeah, the bags are good. Like my parents.
little tissue and some stuff on top. What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
It
I
looks
think
good, yeah.
more people in this day and age use bags than actual wrap.
I do understand the rap. There's nothing like, although you're putting all that effort into it just for some little 3-year-old to rip it to shreds. But that's kind of the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I did go get Boone's gifts, so I got the bacon and the sausage or whatever, all the bags. So he's all ready to rock and roll with a couple real annoying squeaky toys, but he usually destroys those pretty quick, so it's not too bad.
What if Boone doesn't like his present?
He always loves his presents.
Oh man! Hey, we do have a game tonight.
What game?
Oilers.
Oh, right.
Trev's going.
Is he?
He said he's getting in one.
Oh,
yeah.
Remember what happened last time he got in one and went to the Oilers game?
What happened?
They lost big time.
He's So if you see our young YouTube Trev, make sure he's mixing in some waters.
Yeah. Is he shaving the mustache for the game?
Hell no.
Really?
Yeah.
He's keeping that thing? Mm-hmm. It's getting a little unruly.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
He needs to
why
clean
not
it
go
up.
to the barber and get him to like tighten that thing up?
I agree.
Like you could put that into a good Tom Selleck, right?
Oh, 100%. Hernan's going to stay home, watch the game. Going to have a little vino.
Are you?
It's the holidays.
Vino?
Yeah.
Wow.
But before I'm going to run, you know what's crazy, Joaquin? This weekend, I saw people running outside. I literally wanted to pull over and say, you're the MVP. How do people run outside in this weather?
They're psychopaths.
Like the one guy had
Isn't it dangerous?
his whole beard was like,
Oh, just ice? Yeah.
no, but he was wearing like the outfit to run. Like,
Oh.
and I was just like, bro, treadmill.
I took Boone for a walk, and it sucked last night. Like because he doesn't care, right? He loves it. He'll sit and sniff stuff forever because now it's under the snow, so he digs in there and tries to get at it. I'm just like, stop it, let's go. But yeah, running, especially in a all the sidewalks are icy. Oof.
Yeah, like that's I don't even like running in wind. I
No.
can't imagine running in this weather.
No.
I know you guys talked about it on Two Guys. They always steal our thunder. That damn show.
I know.
Connor Ingram gets the start, Joaquin. I think for me, not super surprised. I mean, it was a possibility. We were going to hear from the All Block later on, and he just pretty much said, you know, like we liked what we saw in Vegas, and why not give him another look here, right? So, for you, is this surprising? Is it a slap in the face to Mr. Pickard?
Is it a slap in the face? Is that the question?
Yeah. Because he's been your guy behind Skinner.
And he came in
Yeah.
and solidified the win when Jari did go out against the Leafs there, right? It was against the Leafs, wasn't it? When he got injured?
Yeah.
And then
Sorry. Here's Jari. It was
it wasn't the Leafs?
Boston.
Sorry, Boston. And then making all 12 saves. Still plays well. I think 2 of his best games of the season against Minnesota the next night. I don't think he played, maybe the 4th goal, but it was out of reach at that point, I think. But now I think what you're doing here is you can't rest on past performances. And although Calvin Pickard's been great for the past 2 years, kind of you haven't gotten that same consistent level of goaltending up to this point. So I think the number 2 job is up for grabs
But
as we speak.
I guess that's where I'm going, Joaquin. Should it?
Why not? This is what you needed anyway. What I mentioned on 2 guys was the Oilers did find themselves in a place in the playoffs where DeLeo, who was the guy that got called up? I forget that guy's. I keep forgetting.
Delia.
Colin,
Was it DeLeo?
Yeah, Delia. Colin Delia? Something like that.
Something like whatever. Whatever.
you guys are confusing me now.
And
ELIA.
yeah, so he gets called up, and that, then you're really concerned. Are you really, your third guy is someone without any NHL experience having to go in the playoffs in a do or die game all of a sudden? Probably not a most comfortable thing for a GM and coaching staff to be in. So now you got 3 guys. You got 3 guys all with experience. And I really think that this is a longer time frame for Tristan Jarry to get back. This is going to go at least a month, at least.
Yeah.
And you have to get both guys going. I think it's a good opportunity for Redbeard to get back in there and hopefully get another win.
Well, it's pretty much what have you done for me lately? Because no one's disputing what Picker's done the last 2 years. In the playoffs, he was excellent. He came in, he won games, important games. He was one of the better backups. But this year, the numbers suggest he hasn't been very good. Okay, and the team wasn't very good. We all understand that. So is it just, hey, let's see what Ingram has, and if he's better, we'll keep him. And then at the end of the day, Jarry's going to be your guy. And you're going to need now both these guys going. So I just find it interesting that they're going back. I thought they would go Picker than Ingram on Saturday, but hey, I'm kind of okay with it.
Well, yeah. I mean, you win and you're in, right? So I don't find anything wrong with that unless someone really starts establishing themselves as the go-to guy and really has some strong performances. And now you have Frank Cervalli dropping hints that the Oilers are talking to the Flower.
That's crazy.
So who knows what's going to happen? I find it very, very interesting that a guy that said he was kind of done wants to be with his family, but now you see him with gear on, jumping around the net and stuff, which I understand. Like it's a tough transition. You want to kind of, after those few months of not doing anything, and then I want to go play hockey, and so there could be something there. But
yeah, the only way I see it, and listen, Cervalli's he's tuned in as they are when it comes to insiders. But I think the only way Fleury picks Edmonton if he's for sure the guy behind Jarry. He's not coming here to battle anyone.
No.
Yeah.
He's coming in, and you're burying both Jarry Ingram and Pickard down in Baco, right? You do run the risk of losing
one of them
or both of them.
Yeah,
because they're both going down. I don't like three goalies on a team, but hey, why not? Whatever.
We'll see. What are your thoughts on Connor Ingram? Do you like it? Do you think it's a little bit of a hey, what about Calvin Pickard moment here? But listen, I'm okay. I think I've seen Pickard more, Joaquin, so I have a little more faith. But Ingram, like I said, I liked his game. He looked calm. He looked like an NHL guy. Was he outstanding? No, but he was solid enough, and the coach thinks the same way. So he's going to give him the start tonight in a big game before Christmas. And the Oilers are wearing those alternates.
Nice.
They're undefeated.
Oh, why'd you say that?
Because they are.
It's terrible. It's like yelling shutout.
McDavid's on fire. Does Draisaitl finally score? He does have like 100 assists in that time, but it's going to be a good game. It always is with these two teams. Calgary's playing better, 6-3-1 in their last 10. They've won their last 2. They're coming off a 6-3 win over the Golden Knights on Saturday, so they're feeling good about their game too. Dustin Wolf goes between the pipes, who's always good. Plays. I like when he plays the Oilers because they're getting their best. So it's going to be a fun game down there. And we'll talk about it in the next segment. Federico draws back in. Joaquin, I know you had mentioned that you'd like to see him sit one more game. I think Cass said it on Two Guys today as well. And I agree with you guys. I think that was probably the move. He did speak today, Joaquin. He said, it's a reset. It's like a new season for me. I got to get going here. We'll talk about that. I'm going to give the boys their gifts. And we roll along here on the 23rd of December. Very cold here, but we're just... around the corner from Christmas, fun times, and of course the big uke, the big winner of the Made in Alberta basket. He will be picking that up later. We'll get some pictures for sure as well, so Made in Alberta can see what the big uke won.
All right.
It's going to be fun. Hey, slam that thumbs up. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat. The afternoon inbox, like always, presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's 5.25 drinks available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And, of course, Play Alberta, the presenting sponsor here at Edmonton Sports Talk. Deposit 50 or more and get a $50 free bet or $50 casino bonus using promo codes EST50, EST Casino, EST Sports. More Oilers talk on the other side of the break. We want to hear from you. Here's Coob with your sports update.
The Oilers are looking for an early Christmas present tonight as they host the Flames for the Battle of Alberta. Connor Ingram gets his second straight start for the Oilers, with Trent Frederic being injected back into the lineup in place of Curtis Lazar. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview the action during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That goes live at 6 right here on EST. A dozen other games on tap. The Penguins and Maple Leafs clash at 2 o'clock. Chris Tanev returning for Toronto after being out since November 1st, suffering an upper body injury against Flyers that forced him to be stretchered off the ice. Elsewhere, the Habs and Bruins match up while the red-hot Sabres play the Senators. In Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy is out against the Lions with a hairline fracture in his right hand that forced him to leave Sunday's game against the Jets at halftime. Vikings and Lions play Christmas Day. Max Brosmer starting for Minnesota. And college football sees 3 games today right now. Toledo and Louisville are underway. The Cardinals leading 7-3 over the Rockets with 2 minutes to go in the first half. To the association, the Raptors and Heat hit the deck at 5:30 with 13 other games around the NBA. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or a monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.net. More on EST afternoons following the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Boudreau.
I think sometimes a lateral move is a really good move. It's like he's going there starting from scratch. He's not worried about, I went through waivers. This is all a slate clean. It's like going from one school to another school. No matter all the problems you had with the teachers back there, you can start fresh. And I think that's where he is. And I think that's where the lateral move is an upgrade.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
From our Sentinel Storage family to yours, wishing you and those you love a wonderful holiday season. A new year filled with an abundance of great health, much laughter, successes that make you smile and delight, and to be surrounded by people and places that make you the happiest.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
New Year's Eve, join River Cree Resort and Casino for a spectacular show like no other. Get ready for Material Girls, an amazing tribute to Lady Gaga, Adele, Shania Twain, Madonna, Blondie, Pink, and Cher, capturing all the elegance and essence of these mega stars in one unforgettable concert experience. Material Girls, December 31st in the venue. Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Where holiday cheer meets great beer. This season, celebrate at the Canadian Brewhouse. From plated dinners and festive buffets to casual pub-style parties, we've got the perfect space for your crew. Book your holiday party today at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
here on EST Afternoons, Edmonton Sports Talk. How you doing out there? Are you off? Was your last day at work? Or do you work tomorrow as well? Some people work tomorrow, Hawk. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. I've worked a lot on Christmas Eve. Like during the day, but you're off a little bit earlier.
Oh, yeah. I have to.
So it's going to be interesting. Big Uke says, go put a couple of those brews in the fridge, Hernan.
Ooh. All right. Sure. How many?
What are we talking about here? A sixer or a threer or I don't know. Right in the Pine says, Merry Christmas, boys. Hey, Merry Christmas to you. All right. Coop, I love you. I got you a 25 GC to Timmy Hortons so you can...
buy you guys a coffee?
But no, this is for you. For your coffees.
Oh, thank you. You're going to talk. Whoa.
There you go there, young man.
Oh, my
Make it last.
I'm so grateful.
Make it last.
I won't spend it all in one place. Well, I guess I kind of have to.
It's Joaquin, my friend, for putting up with me, boys, because I'm not the easiest to work with. Here's your Christmas.
Yes!
That looks pretty fancy, and it's in the bag.
Can I open it?
Yeah, of course.
Nice little Christmas bag, yeah.
Hey! I know what this is.
Oh, you do?
Whoa! Tequila!
Gage, you want
that one before?
Oh, yeah.
You want to trade gifts?
No.
No.
So it's a Mezcal, Montelobos.
Wow.
And
thanks, buddy.
That looks fancy.
This is
Are you
great.
cracking it right now?
Jeez. I thought you meant...
All right.
I thought you meant can I open the gift, not the bottle? But
Oh. Come on, buddy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
No,
glad you
that's a
like
nice-
it, Hawk. Yeah. It was hard to find.
Gracias, amigo.
I'll go get a glass and have a little bit.
Oh, ándale, vamos.
I thought you were gonna take it home, make some marks.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, look at that.
That's great.
Some fancy stuff.
I could only find 2 Mezcals in the city.
Really?
Yeah, man. So it was that one and another one. But the other one was, I'm not going to lie, it was very, very, very pricey.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can go up there. But sometimes I find even the reasonable ones, like I said, I hate to say it, but that Casamigos one is pretty good.
See, they had Casamigos there, but they didn't have the Mezcal.
Yeah. It's the coolest bottle. It's like that brushed stuff. It's all...
Well, because I Googled where I can get Mezcal tequila in the city, so I went to a few places that said they didn't. And then there's one by Capilano that always has like South American, like their product is awesome. They get bottles from Chile, from Argentina, so I was like, they gotta have it here. So I'm glad I was able to find it though.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
That's great.
I didn't think you'd open it right away. I'm very impressed.
That's so nice of you, Hernan. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
You guys put up with me all year. Like I said, I'm not the easiest to work with. I'm a lot to handle, a lot to tolerate. So, Merry Christmas, boys. Enjoy it.
Oh, we will. Mm-hmm. We will.
The Wolf says Mezcal is the best tequila.
It is, man. It really is.
El Presidente says Merry Christmas, Coop, Gager, and Hernan.
Oh, that's nice.
Merry Christmas from Casino Dealer J. Merry Christmas from Project Dumplings. Merry Christmas from Jasmine.
Who?
Jasmine. I think she's going to the game tonight, she said too.
Really?
Yeah.
Hook up with Trev. See if he shaved that mustache.
Buy him a beer. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Or they can each buy each other a beer.
Yeah.
I can't see Jasmine drinking a beer at an Oiler game. Probably like a martini or a glass.
Well, we'll
of
find
red.
out because she'll take a picture of it.
Oh, boy. All right. Trent Frederic. Oh, first. How about my boy Brock Purdy last night, eh?
Look good.
5 touchdowns.
Yeah. Is that a record or the most he's done?
The most in Niners franchise history.
Come on.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. No one else has thrown for 5 touchdowns.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. That's an elite company, considering who the quarterbacks there were. Garcia.
I love Jeff Garcia.
Jeff Garcia was great.
I'm telling you this, Joaquin. I felt a little like Hernan's soft heart. I felt bad for Rivers.
Did you?
The old guy can't throw it anymore.
But he looked all right.
Yeah, he had. What would they say? He had more fantasy points than the 10 stud quarterbacks this week.
Do you think he plays next year?
I don't know, man, but he's a warrior, and he's chirping the refs. He's yelling at his teammates. Like, that's the Phillip Rivers we all love, man.
This is why I think Marc-Andre Fleury is going to play again, because all these guys that are retired, like even I saw Ryan Miller say something. He goes, "Hey, anyone watch this Rivers? Maybe I can get a deal
Oilers,
here."
You need a goalie?
Yeah, so... okay, so let's get out a poll, a Christmas poll for let's bring in as many goaltenders as possible to the Edmonton Oilers. Oiler fans, if you had the choice, who would you pick? Ryan Miller or the Flower, Marc-Andre Fleury?
In their prime?
No, right now.
Oh,
if you're bringing one in,
I'd be Fleury.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
And he brings out the yellow pads from his junior days. Oh
no! Imagine he goes full Delorier with all orange. Oh, looks like a big, huge pylon. A pylon that still stacks the pads.
Yeah, let's go. But Brock Purdy, awesome last night. I mean, they can win the division. They cannot leave San Francisco if they didn't want to, all the way up until the Super Bowl, Joaquin.
Really?
Yeah, if they can clinch. So,
my gosh,
they got the Bears next. Going to be a tough game, but Shanahan's got to be up for Coach of the Year, man. With all the injuries they've endured, he's doing a masterful job. It was a fun game last night, high scoring. Like I said, Rivers, I love Rivers, man. He's awesome. He just can't throw over 50 yards anymore or 40. Threw some duds, but he was looking good early on. It was 14-14, Joaquin.
I know.
Was like, what the hell's going on here? The hell is going on? Okay, we talked about it yesterday. Trent Frederic returns to the lineup. Joaquin, what do you want to see from this guy tonight? He's going to be on the fourth line with Max Jones and Matthias Janmark. Obviously, not a very offensive line. It's going to be the fourth line. Depending on how the game goes, they might not play a lot. But this guy, what do you want to see from him?
Something resembling anything.
Okay. But, some people might say, well, you guys are... But it's true, Joaquin. Like, you guys talking about it on two guys? Like, can we talk about one good game this year for Trent Frederic? One? I think all you guys said no.
Yeah, no. Have you seen him play one good game?
Like, he scored against the New York Rangers, but it doesn't mean it was a good game.
Yeah, it was a great play by him. And the last game he played was okay, right? I started to notice a little bit. But like Cass said on Two Guys, it's the mindset of Trent Frederic is completely wrong right now.
Yeah.
Right? It's not, it shouldn't be the mindset of, well, I only have 2 goals, so no one wants to fight me. Do something out there that makes them even though does he have more than 2 goals?
Yes, 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make the other team go, we got to do something about this Frederic because he's running around, right? And someone has to have a discussion or do something because he's a menace. Mm-hmm. So if it doesn't matter if you had 2 or 200 goals, make the other team have to do something about you because you're a menace, right?
I agree. I think we're going to hear from Knobloch because he assessed it pretty well. Like, I think Trent Frederic right now doesn't really know what he is. Like, he's like, and I heard Reed bring it up on Two Guys. Maybe the worst thing was starting him with Draisaitl, McDavid to start the season because you're giving him this hope that, maybe you're an offensive guy. No, he scored 18 goals in this league before, and that's incredibly hard to do. It didn't come by fluke because he's done it twice. But I think Trent Frederic's in that, like, what am I? Am I supposed to go out there and just muck it up and throw hits and if the offense comes, or am I a guy that they want at center, or am I a guy they want at wing? Am I a guy that I'm supposed to score? Like, I think he's got his own internal battle of what the hell am I on this?
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that hard to figure that out. Like, come on, man. Great hand. Oilers suck. KQ in the Nats chat. Leave Flower alone. He don't want to come there. Man, this guy's obviously a Flames fan.
At the end of the day, we said it yesterday. If Trent Frederic wants to be noticeable and wants to make an impact on this team, do what Max Jones and Connor Clattenburg did or are doing. That's all you have to do, Joaquin, and the fans are going to start getting on your side and be like, at least you're doing something. At least you're hitting. At least you're forechecking hard. You're mucking it up. You're pissing off the other team.
Exactly.
You can already hear the Mescal in Gage's voice.
Can you?
You're more alive now.
No.
Yeah.
That was the gin from before.
Oh man, what a day.
That's good, man.
On the inbox, Chris Purper says, Merry Christmas, boys. Brandon from Windsor, Merry Christmas. 7411 says, Merry Christmas. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's a busy time. Everybody's doing their own thing. The damn kids are at home, too.
A lot of people are wanting Fleury.
Shocking. Ryan Miller had some good years.
Unfortunately, for most Oilers fans, the closest they're going to get to it is a Mick Fleury.
I mean, if Ingram's good again tonight, oh boy, we got a backup goaltending controversy in our hands. And what the hell is this crap? Maple Leafs Penguins playing that too?
Maple Leafs Penguins at 2?
Yeah.
Really?
Skinner's starting.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
tune in.
That's the second hour of the show. We'll live watch Toronto, and we'll break down every Stuart Skinner save.
Why not?
Or goal that goals.
Why not? We haven't had live highlights, lowlights, right?
No. I don't think it's allowed. Frowned upon.
I don't think so.
It is definitely frowned upon. So tomorrow, Joaquin, for you, the 24th, family just chill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
So
Just
something
chill.
special, and then Thursday's the big day.
So tomorrow, we got some stuff to do. Like, my wife wants to she makes certain things.
Okay.
Right? She used to make, what was it? That no one liked. The crab bisque. She loves making that.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's not that good. And then, it's just not for me.
Okay.
It's good, but it's not for me. But hamburger soup is what she's making instead. So that's great. And then I help. I'm basically the sous chef at that point. I don't really.
You're prepping everything. Because Max Bezuza says, what are you cooking, Gage?
No, I don't. I like new things, but I do understand tradition with the traditional dishes, right?
Yeah.
But I'm always like, let's throw something a little different out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I might make something like a small little appetizer thing that's interesting to people, right? So it's not one of the big portions for the meal itself, but something that people can snack on. Like usually I go to TikTok for that, but I'll probably just I'll do a special potato.
Okay.
Like a roasted potato, but use like duck fat, make them really decadent.
So on the 25th, the in-laws place, does the father-in-law make the turkey?
The mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
Makes it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she makes about 18 different salads. And then
sounds like a Chilean.
Oh, it's hilarious. Christine, my mother-in-law, she's great because she makes so much food.
Yeah.
And then she complains about, we have too much. It's great.
So she probably sends you home with a bag.
Oh, there's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a good tip for people going for Christmas dinners. And you know how you always get leftovers and you're packaging them in, you're putting in tin foil and plastic plates, and it just doesn't travel well.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. You go hit the Dollar Tree or dollar store and pick up a bunch of to-go dishes, like Tupperware things.
Yeah.
And then you just, at the end, just boom, 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 snap, snap, goes home, easy peasy, Japanesey.
When I go to the families for dinner, I take my Tupperware.
Do you? See? Yeah, exactly.
Get my mom, my
Grab
sister.
the Tupperware, man.
Fill that up.
And then also the life hack, if there's any cake and stuff that you like, flip the Tupperware, so you put the lid down, put the cake on the bottom, and then put it on top so you don't, in the transfer process, it doesn't fall over.
You're a genius. Dinner at Gager's?
Not just a pretty face.
No, you are not.
Well, not that pretty anymore, but I used to be pretty.
Hey, portion of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brew House. Pizza Sundays back at the CBH after 4 p.m. Grab an 8-inch 2 topping for just $9.99, and then you can wash it down with $6.99 doubles and $1 off Bud Light tank. That's where I'm going for dinner today.
Where?
I have a gift card left, about 30-ish bucks. I'm just going to pick up a large pie. for supper. No cooking.
No?
No. Because Christmas is for us tomorrow, so
yeah,
Jeff's going to be preparing all the salads for her family. And you just want to relax, right? So
yeah, exactly.
I'll be.
Hey, 117 watching. Let's quickly hit 100.
Yeah.
Just go in there, hit it. It's our last show. Dusty said if we didn't hit 100 in one of these things, one of us isn't coming back. You're basically looking at Pickard and Ingram right now.
Yes, you are. Only one of us will be back for the New Year's.
Yeah.
Which one will it be? We got to hit 100, okay? 100 while Gager enjoys his mezcal. Coop's getting ready for a sports update. And up next, we're going to head, we're not going to head. We're going to talk about the Calgary Flames with Aazam Nanji from Sportsnet 960. We'll get a good idea of what the Oilers face tonight. That's all coming up here on EST Afternoons. Like Gage said, slam that thumbs up. And we're back after the break. Here's Coop.
Trent Frederic is back in the Oilers lineup. Curtis Lazar out for Edmonton as they battle the Flames. Connor Ingram gets another start for Edmonton, his second straight with the Battle of Alberta going at 7 o'clock. Join Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson as they get you set for the matchup during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That goes live at 6 right here on EST. Around the league, Chris Tanev returns for Toronto to play Pittsburgh at 2 o'clock. Tanev has been sidelined since November 1st with an upper body injury suffered against the Flyers. Meanwhile, San Jose visits Vegas. The Kraken and Knights face off as the Red Wings and Stars hit the ice. For the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy has a hairline fracture in his right hand and is out for their Christmas tilt against the Lions. Max Brosmer will start for the Vikings, with McCarthy leaving Sunday's game against the Giants at halftime because of the injury. College football action. 3 games on today's docket. 1 game underway right now at halftime. Toledo trails Louisville 7-3, and there's 14 games in the association. Toronto hits the hardwood in Miami at 5:30. Other action has the Spurs and Thunder clashing, while the Lakers and Suns go at it. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc, they're the experts you need to know. We get a Flames perspective on tonight's matchup on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
EST Hangout.
I'm working for Walmart or Golf Town. I ain't making the money. I don't care. I'll tell you if you want to come back or not, that's up to you. I'm not there to thank you for your business. It's not my company. And if it's, well, you should do it because they're employing you, I don't care. That company's going to fire me one day. They give me no loyalty. They don't do nothing to me. I ain't there to be the best employee for them.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hockey is heating up, and so is the excitement on Play Alberta. With casino winners every hour, jackpots worth millions, and revenue that stays in the province, there's never been a better time to sign up. Right now, our listeners can score a $50 free bet when they make a minimum $50 deposit with code EST50. That's code EST50 for a $50 free bet. Start playing with your game sense today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson here, and we're excited to be partnering up with the Nielsen Show and have a special deal exclusive for Nielsen Show listeners. Get 10% off any new Trane furnace, air conditioner, or heat pump installation from now until the end of October. Bundle a furnace with an AC or heat pump and get 25% off the package price. Get your home comfort now for all seasons with Weiss Johnson and Trane. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. Visit WJSportstalk.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Final day before the Christmas break. Walk will be back Monday with Coop and Matthew Wannick. I'll be back Wednesday. We're off Thursday, and then we're back Friday to close it out. And then we're back into the deep freeze of winter, Joaquin. January, the toughest month to get through. Would you agree with that?
Ooh, I was driving home yesterday, and I was like, wow, man. We are in the, we're starting to get lighter now.
Yeah.
So 4 minutes a day.
Love it.
A little bit lighter. And the sun was out, and it was, I go, oh, I can notice it already. Yeah. I said to myself, but.
So my cousin that came down in the summer, he messaged me this morning while I was prepping and having some breakfast, and he sent me a screenshot of our temperature. He's like, holy crap. He's been here for winter, so you know. Like, yeah. He's like, send me a picture of from your apartment, like from the outside. So he sends one back. Blue skies, Pacific Ocean from his deck. Like, you bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Because in South America, it's summer right now.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different, though. I spent one Christmas in Chile, and it was awesome.
You like
pool,
the
Coronas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one of my friends, her daughter goes to school in Australia.
Yeah.
Was at Bondi Beach for the shooting.
Really?
Yeah. She's kind of funny. So she texts back, "Hi, Mom, at Bondi, not shot. Love you."
Oh, wow.
She was there, and she was leaving on a bus.
Yeah.
And she heard the pop, pop, pop. Yeah. And she goes, "These crazy Australians, like, why have fireworks during the day?"
Yeah.
And she thought it was that, and then they found out. So
that's scary.
Really scary. But no, I think she's coming home for Christmas. But yeah, it's weird seeing pictures of such nice weather at Christmas time.
I know people say it's always going to be not for me, man. I'll spend another Christmas in Chile. I don't care.
And I mean, I know that people are in warm climates during Christmas and celebrate Christmas, but to me, it's odd that it would be like, you know, 30 degrees.
I was in a pool all afternoon. All right, our next guest is brought to you by Old Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years, whether it's a game day or a snowstorm. We work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we welcome in to the show Aazam Nanji from Sportsnet 960. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're pumped. Last day of work. We got the Battle of Alberta. So the vibes are good here. Let's start with the Flames. I mean, a lot better as of late than their last 10. They're 6-3-1. They're on a 2-game win streak. What's kind of led to this turnaround for the Flames as they're getting a little bit hot here?
Well, they're at home, which is also a big portion of why they've been so good. But the consistency for this team is kind of fruitioning how the Flames have become better. It starts with the defense. You see the young players in Jan Kuznetsov and Hunter Brzustewicz who have come up from the Wranglers and kind of stabilize the deep pairing. And you allow Mackenzie Weegar to be his kind of player that we've known he's been the offensive side for. And then you allow your third pairing to go out there with Hunter Brzustewicz and Joel Handley, a veteran and a rookie, to kind of stabilize the minutes, take away the top end minutes that we've been seeing on Weegar, on Ball, on Anderson against top opponents. And it just allows you to kind of balance everything out. The other thing is the goaltending stabilized with the trust in Devin Cooley. There was not a lot of trust in Devin Cooley to be the backup for Dustin Wolf, and we saw that when they started the season with 3 games essentially in 3.5 days, and Dustin Wolf started all of them. But now it's more of a little bit of a split where it's 4 games here for Dustin Wolf and 1 off for Devin Cooley. So you have the trust in a backup goaltender where you're not running essentially your franchise goalie into the ground because you don't trust the backup. So a lot of stability, and they have found their scoring touch here of late.
Aazam, it's the Flames are so fascinating when you compare them to other teams in the league where maybe you're looking for something, but the one thing you can say about the Calgary Flames, it seems like an honest effort on most nights. But saying that, would Flames fans rather a maybe an effort that's not as good and fall down in the standings? Because it does seem like they're destined to be kind of that team knocking on the door of the playoffs again.
Yeah, and it's interesting you say that because, for the Battle of Alberta, as much as whether you're on team tank or team playoffs, you want to beat the Oilers no matter what. Yeah. So that's that perspective over these next two games. But in the sense, this team is not good enough to be last, we're bad enough, I should say, to be last in the NHL, but they're also not good enough to be one of the top teams. And we've kind of seen that with the top talent that's out there, and Macklin Celebrini and what Connor Bedard has done this season. And even you look at what Connor McDavid has done for the Edmonton Oilers. And a lot of the teams here, or a lot of fans here, I should say, want this team to be a lottery team, which they have been for most of the season. And even with you looking at the standings, they've on a heater in even the last 10 games, and even since after their 9-2 start, they're still in the bottom and in that lottery pick aspect. So you like to see that effort. I think the team isn't going to tank or going to push their players to lose on a dynamic basis, but they're going to make some moves here. And it's going to start with the Rasmus Andersson situation. And once you remove him from the lineup, I think you're going to see a significant drop-off, and a couple of veterans maybe that might get moved as well. I think that's when you're going to see the main drop-off for this team. But right now, you want to see the kids play. That's what's kind of happening. Connor Zary is kind of come into his own after finding a little bit of more consistency. I talked about Hunter Brzustevich. I've talked about Yan Kuznetsov. And it's the young players that are really driving the balance of the team, and it's allowing them to have more success. So it's a little bit of both, but I think they're still destined to be a lottery pick this year.
Aazam Nanji from Sportsnet 960 Calgary joining us here on EST Afternoon. Let's talk about Rasmus Andersson. Here in Edmonton, he is disliked, to put it nicely, but he's disliked because he's a hell of a player. He gets on the nerves of the other team. But, with Joaquin, we've been talking about all year that it's much rumored, and you brought it up, that they're probably going to move him. What's the holdup? Are they waiting until the trade deadline to see if they are a playoff team? Is Rasmus Andersson gone no matter what?
Yeah, I think we are in between that time. Once the trade will happen probably after the holiday freeze, before the Olympic freeze, roster freeze as well. I think that's kind of the window they're looking for, but they haven't had the offer that meets their standard. I think you look at back when the Flames traded Elias Lindholm, it was not until January 31st. And even though teams are calling, their needs weren't met. And I think it is equivalent of at least 2 first-round picks, one being the pick and one being a prospect as well. And they're waiting for someone to kind of figure out this is what they need. I think Dallas is probably the team that's the most kind of looking at that right side shot. But again, they got to meet the demands for what the Calgary Flames are asking. And Craig Conroy has the best assets available in the NHL for the trade deadline regarding assets or players available. And he kind of can control the market of meet my price or a couple of teams and kind of maybe play upon a couple of teams to see who will kind of step up and make that offer that blows the socks away, because Rasmus Andersson is having a great season after last year, and he's one of the key parts of why the Flames have had success over the last couple of games.
Aazam, you mentioned the price that Craig Conroy's looking for. What do you see that price being? Is that a younger player that can play right now, or is that a prospect in the American League that's interesting, or are they looking to bulk up on more draft picks?
I think for first is going to be a first-round draft pick. That is, I think, a non-negotiable for an asset, especially with Andersson being a UFA. Even if he is a rental for a player and an extension doesn't happen for that team, he's a fantastic rental player, a very good cap hit on the market as well, which even with retention, you're looking at about $2 million, which can fit in almost any playoff team salary cap. But I think the first-round pick and at least a first-round equivalent, an A- to a B+ prospect, if not more, if there's retention. But I think that it's equivalent of 2 first-round picks, one being a pick and one being a prospect.
Aazam, one player, Matt Coronado, I know early in the season he was healthy scratched. He wasn't scoring. Now he leads the team in goals with 11. Is this just kind of... I don't know much about Matt Coronado. Is he a streaky scorer, or was it just a slow start and now he's really coming on?
I think it was a slow start for not just him, but also for the team. Essentially, this is his sophomore season, third season in the NHL. I think a little bit of a slump for him. Kind of the team wasn't going well. The scoring wasn't there. As a young player, sometimes when you have your opportunities and you're not scoring, it kind of plays into the confidence. And we kind of saw that he's been up and down a little bit. There was one game a couple of games ago where he, I think it was at the end of that road trip, he became the broomstick on the bench. He was benched for the third period. But we've seen that with Ryan Huska, where he will do that for a game, and then you're right back into your normal spot. I think the chemistry as well that he's kind of developed now with Jonathan Huberdeau and Morgan Frost has kind of allowed him to be a shooter. And just the confidence is there for him now. And as a young player, he's growing within the NHL and is now learning how to be a scorer in the NHL. No better person to be than one of the best passers in the NHL than Jonathan Huberdeau, as we know, who has changed his game since coming to Calgary.
Aazam, can you tell us about Sharon Govich? Looked like he had a slow start. Looks like he's got 3 goals in his last 10 games. Has his play increased over this last little stretch for the Flames?
Yeah, and you can see the confidence as well in Yegor Sharangovich. We've seen his ability to be hard on the penalty kill. I think that has kind of given him a boost, but also the consistency for him to be on a line with Nazem Kadri and Joel Farabee. We saw Sharangovich even last year was sitting sometimes a center, sometimes he was on the wing. And I think that played into a factor of where he was. The scoring factor kind of played into that as well. We heard Kevin Bieksa's comments when he kind of called out one of Sharangovich's play after one of the games, and it was the leadership and Mackenzie Weegar who stood up in the media afterwards and made sure that there's nothing wrong in that sense. But the consistency of being with the player like Nazem Kadri, to be under kind of his wing and working through it has kind of allowed him to find his game once again and, make good of that contract that he just started in right now. Is he up to the level where, he signed that contract too with that 30 goal kind of fluctuating? Not yet, but I think he's trending in the right direction.
Aazam, if you can tell Craig Hondroy, he can trade with Edmonton. We'll take Rasmus Anderson up here. He'd be a great addition. But great breakdown of the Flames. Should be a fun one tonight. The Flames came back from 3-0 on opening night and won it in the shootout. We'll see if the Oilers, I don't know if the Oilers team is riding high or the top 2 guys are riding high right now, but it's going to be a fun game. Aazam, all the best, and glad to meet you over the phone, and I'm sure we'll have you on again.
Really appreciate your time, gentlemen. Yeah, looking forward to it. Nothing better than a back-to-back in between the holidays. And it's going to be an interesting jersey matchup for tonight. I'm very interested to see how that goes. But goaltending is going to be my keen eye for tonight's game.
Great stuff. All the best. Thanks again.
Thank you. Hope we had on soon.
All right. Aazam Nanji from Sportsnet 960. Great work there. Great interview. Great guy. It's good to meet him. Good to meet more Calgary media. We don't know a lot, right? They shut down the Athletic, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They only have the one Post Media, or 2. So it's always good to meet good young upcoming broadcasters. Great job. That was a great breakdown. Interesting team. Couple young guys on the back end from the Wranglers that have turned them around a bit. So that's interesting. Anytime you have a team with Kadri on, you're in for a tough night.
Yeah, he's if you kind of tell Trent Frederic, okay, watch Kadri what he does, right? Just how he becomes part of the game, and it's not always on the scoreboard. No. You don't always have to influence the game on the scoreboard, but at the end of the game, you want the other team going, ugh, Frederic, right?
Yeah, I hate that number 10.
I hate that guy.
The Flames on the power play, 30th. at 14%, so not very good there, but they're pretty good on the PK. They're top 10 at 9th at 82.1%. The Oilers' power play's humming right now. Their PK is giving up a goal, I think, a lot lately, so it's an interesting matchup for sure. Dustin Wolf, 8.96 save percentage. Devin Cooley, a guy we didn't know much about, 9.14 Joaquin. And like Aazam said, he's really been like a bright spot because now they don't have to run Dustin Wolf to the ground.
Well, yeah, I think it started, they were running with Wolf, and you saw him kind of teetering a little bit, and then Cooley went in. I think his play kind of dipped, and they had to go back to Wolf. But now it's kind of the waters have settled, and both guys are playing well. It's funny to think that, not funny, but it's rare, I would say, to see both of your goalies from the state of California.
That's crazy.
It's I mean, there's been some good ones. Two of the best with obviously Demko and Wolf now coming out of, and now Cooley out of the great state of California.
There's a good crop of U.S. goaltenders.
Yeah.
Better than Canadians.
Well,
no. I shouldn't say better.
Statistically better, maybe.
Yeah.
And there's more of them. But you can only have one. Only one can play at a time. So, but there's still some.
That's the thing. Would you take Hellebuck, Ottinger, Swayman, Wolf, Demko over Binnington right now?
No.
You want to not even Hellebuck?
No.
Really?
What I've seen over the last few years when it matters most,
Binnington's, yeah.
Binnington, he made the stops. Hellebuck in both, Ottinger in both, Swayman. I mean, you could say when it's mattered most, Stuart Skinner's been better than all of them.
Careful, that takes hot.
I guess.
All right, that does it for hour one here. The afternoon inbox presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant. 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. You can get the entire menu for 50% off. On the other side of the break, courageous moment, something Coop's going to have to do here. It's going to be pretty funny. We want to hear from you as well. Keep the messages coming to the River Cree inbox, 780-218-9999. On the Nasty Chat. Slam the thumbs up. We're 40 away from 100 as Joaquin, I, and Coob enjoy a nice glass of mezcal. Very good, Joaquin. It's the first time I've tried that one.
Really?
Unless last time you made it with that.
No, I think I caved. Well, my girl over here, she said she brought one in that was really good.
Yeah.
That I haven't seen anywhere else, but then she was out of it, and I had to go Casamigos.
Nice. We're back with hour two here right before we say goodbye for a bunch of days here as Christmas is just around the corner. We're back after the break.
Careful. That takes hot.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
He's with Sportsnet 960 in Calgary. It's Logan Gordon checking in.
Come hell or high water, Rasmus Anderson's not going to be around. The results on the ice probably dictate more of what happens with a Condrey or a Coleman than it does an Anderson. The Rasmus Anderson situation is almost entirely separate from how the results look.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses. Because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Skip the couch and hit the Canadian Brewhouse. Your home for every puck drop, every goal, and every cheer. With ice-cold drinks, massive screens, and the best fans in town. This hockey season, our house is your arena.
The Lock Shop.
If I was to power rank the NFC right now of how I feel like, who would I want to bet on to go represent them in the Super Bowl? I think especially after last night's performance. Now, while it was still a team that's now faltering and is falling, and then they have maybe a little bit of a softer schedule, I think I would almost put them at number one. With all due respect to Sam Darnold, I'm not sold on Sam Darnold.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Battle of Alberta goes down from Rogers Place tonight. Connor Ingram gets a start for Edmonton as Trent Frederic makes his way back into the lineup. Curtis Lazar will take a seat in the press box for that one. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview the game during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Coverage starts at 6, only on EST. A dozen other games on tap. The Penguins and Maple Leafs just getting underway in the first. Chris Tanev back for Toronto. He's been out since November 1st after suffering an upper body injury against the Flyers that forced him to be stretchered off the ice. Elsewhere, the Habs and Bruins match up with the red-hot Sabres play the Senators. In Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy is out against the Lions with a hairline fracture in his right hand that forced him to leave Sunday's game against the Giants at halftime. Vikings and Lions play Christmas Day. Max Brosmer starting for Minnesota. And on the field right now, Louisville leads Toledo 7-3 at halftime. To the Association, it's the Raptors and Heat hitting the deck at 5:30 with 13 other games going on around the NBA tonight. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your Sports Update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
I'm your huckleberry.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
All right, we're back here with hour 2. Reed Wilkins, it's EST Afternoons, by the way. My buddy Joaquin Gage, my buddy Zach Kubish. I'm Hernan Salas. Reed's going to be joined by Alouettes center, Justin Lawrence. I got to say, he just showed up in shorts.
Really?
Yeah. He's a beast.
That's he's crazy. I won't say that to his face, but
see if he wants some tequila later to warm up the legs. It's been fun. Love having you guys on. Look forward to seeing the big guy at 3 o'clock to pick up his prize. Got to take some pictures.
Oh,
got to post them.
Mm-hmm.
The bully.
The bully.
The bully. As we're off here for the rest of the week, gents. Of course, we won't have any shows until Saturday. Hello Hockey at 10 a.m. And then Tom Gazzola and the boys will return for the pregame show later that night as the Oilers travel to Calgary.
When, you know what always sucks about the holidays is because even when you're off, you kind of turn back into a nasty and you look to turn the guys on.
Yeah.
So I'll go to turn on. I'm like, wait a second. What are those boneheads doing? Why aren't they on the
they're
air?
lazy.
God, they're lazy. Why wouldn't they do a show on Christmas?
Yes. What was I going to get? Oh, we're going to break it down. Every Stuart Skinner save from the 2 o'clock game.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do here. But first, we're going to get to our courageous moment. Of course, for the Alberta Blue Cross. Every win, every setback, every moment of courage, Alberta Blue Cross is proud to be right there with Albertans through all of life's meaningful moments. Quickly, Connor Ingram, Philip Rivers, get it for me. Great job by Connor Ingram to come back and play in the NHL. Now he's getting his second start. Philip Rivers, what a warrior, man. I truly felt for him yesterday, but he's a warrior. Absolutely love him. But the big courageous moment for the Alberta Blue Cross is our boy Coob Hockey.
Oh, yeah?
He's in Fantasy Football League this year.
Okay.
He finished last. Yeah. And guess what he has to do?
I I don't know.
It's bad. It is bad. And out of 12 teams, of course, I finished last. Like, I got throttled in the final, and it wasn't even close. And going toward the end of the season, I'm like, I know I'm not going to win. I'm not going to do anything like that. But my quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, went down, ACL tear. So I didn't have him even for the loser bowl kind of playoff matchups. And then I picked up Jordan Love.
Oh.
To play as he was the best quarterback on waivers. I'm surprised he was actually on there. He only got 3.78 points in the final. Of course, he went down with injury against the Bears. But I made some blunders and some bad moves. But at the end of the day, I have to decide between getting a non-flattering haircut, either a buzz cut or we're in the chat right now trying to discuss it. I'm trying to get better options, like the reverse cul-de-sac or maybe a mohawk or something like that. Something crazy. So to change up my hairstyle completely, or to go the route of the 40-year-old virgin, Steve Carell, and get the full body wax.
He just got his chest wax. He didn't go full body wax.
Well, yeah, I guess he just got his chest. He's still got a waxing, but
you're not a hairy guy, Coop. Go with the full body, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where they put that?
It's going to be...
Well, I'm assuming you're not hairy. I don't know.
Yeah,
what are you guys doing? I'm not around.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of saying to the guys in the chat, I'm like, how would I prove that? I don't... there's no really way to prove that I did it unless by the way of my word, which I am a man of my word, and I agreed to the terms of joining this league, knowing that if I were, in fact... finding myself in last place, that I would have to face a punishment. And I'm in... the final hasn't been decided. I think the person who wins will decide, and I'll debate and negotiate with them as a loser to try and see what the punishment is. But, boys, I'm stuck in I'm in a pickle right now. I don't know where to go with this.
This is what I'm saying.
This is hard.
Don't mess with your hair.
Like, I got some beautiful hair.
Because that's, like, everybody sees it every day.
I know.
Like, your head of hair. Your body, who cares?
Well,
it's more painful. It's. I
mean, if I'm going south of the equator with wax, that is tough.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
That is that's an interesting.
Sure.
If you're doing that, I mean, your chest hair, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
I get my back waxed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
they said full body. They might come to terms. We might meet in the middle, I guess. And
Well, you don't want to meet in the middle with that. You want to stay.
stay up top. I'll meet at top. Yeah.
Stay in the northern hemisphere. I would say.
Yeah.
buddy.
So it's a bit of a nightmare. I made.
If
some
you're
bad
doing that
moves
though, maybe you're
during
doing like nose hair, ear hair, right? That would hurt, but
almost think it'd be funny to
But
get.
that's
the
also
haircut.
helping you. Your ears and your nose.
maybe in the pool, but that's about it. A little quicker.
Yeah.
What should Coop do?
Man. Yeah. What?
Do you hairdo or a full body wax? That's what it is, right?
That's what it is as of right now, and I think that's what it's going to be at the end. So I'm going to have to bite the bullet and pick one of these options. Both of them aren't great, but I've had a punishment once before where at the end of the day it wasn't really a punishment. I kind of negotiated. I had to wear LA Kings jersey into the moss pit one day, and
You're
I
lucky
had
you didn't
some
get
chirps.
beat up.
I had bodyguards, and I was very close to running into somebody. I actually did, who had one too many, maybe Mescaleritas or whatever in the moss, and he was kind of getting close to me in the Oilers jersey while I was wearing the Kings. But no, at the end of the day, that was a good night. But this one,
there's a lot of tough guys down there.
Yeah. It's like getting coal in your stocking. This is not going to be a good time.
We've hit 60 thumbs up. How about this? If we hit 100, we get to pick the option for Coop.
No way.
Why? You're either doing one or the other.
Yeah,
you're still going to pick.
I mean, I'm not even. I don't think I'm even fully deciding. I could just be a poor sport about it, but I have to be a man of my word.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah.
If it was decided before the draft started, back in September or August, whenever you guys did it, you have to do it.
And to be honest, I'm the kind of guy who doesn't even check the group chats, so they could just be BSing their way through.
How about
it and said that this
120
was a
and we get to
punishment?
decide? Because we never hit 120.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
120? I guess so. That's your Christmas present, I guess, Hernan. You get to pick if I get a reverse cul-de-sac or a mohawk or
Okay, but Is it either a haircut or a full body wax? It's one or
it's
the
a
other.
haircut. Yeah,
okay.
it's just between those two.
And then
It's
the
something to do with
haircut,
hair.
who decides that?
I think it's going to be the winner. But I'm not going to be rocking this thing. I'm going to do it, get a picture, and then if say I
What do you mean? You're not getting
a
a perm?
imagine
him with a perm.
I mean, I'd look like every other kid I went to high school with if I got a perm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was a big
Hot
thing
back
about
then.
5 years. I mean, it still is. Some people get perms and look good with it.
Wait.
but-
What do you mean?
Guys were getting perms.
Yeah,
With that-
big time.
Where the hell was I?
Not in school.
Yeah.
Like in school, kids were getting.
Oh
perms?
yeah, everyone like
Hockey
in junior
guys.
high, that was
Yeah,
a big
it was
thing.
mullet with the perm.
They'd fry their hair and it looked like some bad lettuce.
Singer. What's that song? No, I want you. I need you. Oh, God. That guy. He's got it. What's it?
Yeah.
He has that hairstyle.
Jelly Roll? No.
Jelly.
Oh, what's his name? Isn't he a rapper too?
I don't know. Someone will.
I know. who
Remember
you're talking
Tommy's
about, yeah.
perm?
That was a weak perm.
Yeah,
He
it
should-
was not a good perm.
No,
No.
go full out. Go with the curls, man.
I'm natural curly. I don't need
I know.
a perm, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Well, you're wavy, not curly.
No, because I comb it, but if I just leave it,
Well, why don't you leave it?
because I look bad.
Well, wait until I come in with a buzz cut in the new year, boys.
I did not know kids 5 years ago were getting perms.
Yeah, well, I mean, some people still do.
Benson
like my buddy
Boone.
did.
That's his name. Thanks, Max.
Benson Boone. Yes. Yeah, the perm was a big thing.
What's
When I
that
was-
song again? Sorry. I want you. I need you right now.
Don't
Okay,
stay.
I like that song.
Yeah, it's a catchy tune.
I got.
I think that's what it's called. Beautiful things. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know, but I feel
was-
quite courageous.
I think I've said this before, but at Notre Dame, the high school I went to in Saskatchewan, mullets were big back then, right? We're talking late 80s. Everyone rocked a mullet. I was sad because I couldn't. My hair was super curly, but it would have been perfect a few months ago. I would have rocked it. But guys, because you couldn't have long hair. Like that was one of the rules at school. Guys couldn't have long hair. So all these guys with mullets, because we had a person that cut her hair in Wilcox, and she would perm the backs of these guys' hair. So these guys look like little poodles with this big, like it was like a neck afro. Like they'd have the straightest hair, but because then by the end of the school year, they would try to time it right where it would come out, or they would relax it and then have the full mullet for when they got home and jumped in the Trans Am.
Gage, if you met a Chilean in the late 80s, early 90s, they all had that haircut.
Really?
Oh, yeah. My cousin used to rock it.
Jeez, I remember I went I don't know, I went home and I got a haircut and I tried to do it but I just had really short on the sides and just heavy curls all the way down, but it just sat on the nape of my neck because it wouldn't get long because it just kept curling up.
That's yeah, Coop, don't worry about it. We haven't even hit 70 thumbs up since we made the deal there. So I think you're safe.
Well, either which way, it's not going to be fun for me. Like I'm not looking forward to it at all. So if you guys pick 120, I'm glad you guys have might find some enjoyment having to pick which one. But
We picked
it's gonna be
120
terrible.
and we're not even close to it. So
How about, I'm a little bit upset that game's blacked out, the Toronto game.
yeah, well, you can't get it. Yeah, it's
That's
ridiculous.
What are you doing?
There shouldn't be regional blackouts in this day and age.
No,
there shouldn't be. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all digital,
And then,
man.
we're paying for TSN's extra channels in Sportsnet. And we can't watch any out of market games anyway.
And then they up the price.
So dumb. Hey, I got a surprise.
Okay.
I
Another
reached out to our buddy Guy Flaming earlier. He just got back to me. He can join us next, Talk World Junior.
Yes!
Oh, no way.
Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
So can you send him the link?
Oh, I got you.
And maybe we can talk about Doomsday.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What kind of hair he rocked back in the day? I think I saw his high school graduation, and I think he was rocking a mullet.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why you call mine, but mine's like the Kramer.
Little Kramerish.
Yeah. I hated when I was growing up because I never had cool hair.
Oh, I never had cool hair either.
I hated it.
I wanted.
Got
what did I
picked
want?
on.
I wanted. I don't know why, but remember? Did you ever watch Silver Spoons?
No.
With Ricky Schroeder and
Oh, yeah,
Alfonso?
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted Ricky Schroeder hair because his hair was cool, but that wasn't happening.
No.
One time, and I relaxed my hair, so I had it straight. I straightened it out, so it was really long. It looked funny, but you can, if you're ever at a Colorado Avalanche game, you can bug Nolan Pratt because he has really curly hair too. I think we've both lost most of it now, but we both relaxed our hair in junior. So we had this, both guys had curly hair, and we came in with long hair one time. Oh, that was funny.
I think I straightened my hair once when I was young too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The things we do, Joaquin, the things we do. Hey, the afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where you can get the prime rib special for just $18.99, 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Up next, our good buddy, Guy Flaming. It's going to be great to talk to this guy. I'm very intrigued what hairdo he rocked.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. 120, thumbs up, and we get to decide what Coob's fantasy NFL league punishment is, a haircut or a full body wax. All right, let's go. Guy Flaming on the other side of the break.
Frederic returns for the Oilers. Curtis Lazar out tonight against the Flames. Connor Ingram gets another start for Edmonton, his second straight after winning 4-3 on Sunday in his debut against the Golden Knights. Join Tom and Gazzola, Ben Thompson. They get you set for the action during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Coverage starts at 6 o'clock right here on EST. Around the league, Chris Tanev returns for Toronto playing Pittsburgh. They're underway in the first midway. Through the opening frame, it's scoreless. Goose eggs on the board. And after that, San Jose visits Vegas. The Kraken and Knights face off as the Red Wings and Stars hit the ice. And for the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy has a hairline fracture in his right hand. He's out for their Christmas tilt against some Lions. Max Brosmer will start for the Vikings, having McCarthy leave Sunday's game against the Giants at halftime because of the injury. College ball nearing the end of the third quarter. Louisville is up 14-3 over Toledo. And on the court, there's 14 games in the association. Toronto hits the hardwood in Miami at 5:30. Other action sees the Spurs and Thunder clashing with the Lakers and Suns go at it. Guy Flaming checks in next to talk all things World Juniors. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear and seasonal items to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of Hockey Canada and the World Juniors.
New Year's Eve, join River Cree Resort and Casino for a spectacular show like no other. Get ready for Material Girls, an amazing tribute to Lady Gaga, Adele, Shania Twain, Madonna, Blondie, Pink, and Cher, capturing all the elegance and essence of these mega stars in one unforgettable concert experience. Material Girls, December 31st in the venue. Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
Tuesday afternoons. How you doing? Toronto. 1-0. Yeah, no bueno.
Oh, Slick Willie. Going around Skinner.
Skinner just not good on breakaways.
Where does he end up? Does he end up on his stomach here? I didn't see.
Let's see right here.
Let's see.
Yeah. Hey, nice jerseys of the Penguins.
Great jerseys.
And that's Nylander's first goal in like a decade.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you're going to be joined now on the Oil Stream Towing video hotline. Better late than never. Guy Flaming from the Pipeline Show, color analyst on Edmonton Oil Kings broadcast. Guy, how you doing, my friend?
I believe it's pronounced Flaming Guy.
Shoot, he listens.
Hey, Guy, it's the first time I met a guy named Guy. So,
okay.
Like, for real, though. I was like, hey, what's your name, buddy? Guy. I was like, oh, interesting. I have a buddy named Guy.
That's funny because I get it all the time when someone said, like, when I give my name and they say, oh, it's Guy, and like, no, it's Guy, but that's fine. It happens for me all the time. And Guy, it used to be easy because I just say Guy, like Guy Lafleur.
Yeah.
But it's been a while now, and today's generation doesn't recognize that name. So I need a famous Guy.
You are famous, Keith.
You're
the measuring stick now with all the young kids going into that first day of school and the teacher looking at it and knowing, God, I got to get this one right. And they say, Guy? No.
Guy.
Like Guy, as in Flaming Guy.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I did try to rock the mullet in high school, but I was like Gager, actually. My hair would grow and it'd get to my collar, my shoulders, and then it would just be like a bird nest right on my collar. So it was not good. And I had like the cheesy porn stash.
I think I saw that. I think Peardo posted it once when you guys were doing Old Kings together.
I'm pretty sure it's my Facebook profile picture. I'd never go on Facebook, so I just threw it up there for laughs.
I think I have the same mustache with my first Portland Winterhawks hockey card because I remember we did the photo shoot. It was in Victoria. We were playing the Cougars, and they had I forget the name of the card company, but we did our shots then. But yeah, I had full mushroom top with adult star facial hair, I will say.
Nice.
Yeah, our boy Rusty just tied it up on a breakaway.
Rust.
Yeah.
I would have picked him.
Yeah.
He's available. Isn't he up for grabs?
Hey, Guy, we got to ask you, buddy. Tristan Jars is back in Edmonton. You must have been stoked.
Yeah, well, I was happy for him. I was happy because it's the guy I've been saying for like 2 years the Oilers should try
You have.
I wish they would have done it in the summer when they probably could have got a second-round pick from Pittsburgh just to take him and half the salary. Just awful that he's hurt 3 games in, though.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But it's only a couple of weeks by the sounds of it, so...
Well, Knobloch says it's a couple of weeks. Usually add 4 weeks to what Knobloch says. No, Guy, remind me, in his junior day, was he injured a lot?
No.
Okay.
This is something recent, I think. Just looking at the stats and stuff, he seems to...
like he's missed 40 games or something in the last 3 or 4
years. Yeah.
There's been a couple of stretches where I think it's been groined. Thankfully it hasn't been like... I mean, what are the bad ones for goalies?
It's
high ankle sprain, and hip, right?
Yeah.
Groin can happen to anybody, and it sucks because it can be a nagging thing. But it's not like you're out for a year, like with a high ankle sprain or hips are those are like almost career enders when there's something wrong with your hips, right? And you're sitting out a year. The groins you can come back from quite easily, but it does take time, right? And just the way that the movement occurred, it leads me to think it was more of a groin issue. And the only thing that concerns me, Guy, is Jari's obviously a competitor, and coming to a new team, you want to get back in there as quick as possible.
Yeah.
So this is where the conversations, I think, need to be very in depth from coach to player to to medical staff, right? Because let's face it, you want Jari available at the most important time, and you don't want you definitely don't want something like this hanging over him after the Olympic break. And is he injured? Is he at 100% yet?
Yeah, and at least you do have that Olympic break where you can give him a little bit more rest too.
Yeah.
Just in the meantime, hopefully, I didn't see the last game with Ingram in net, but it sounded like he was good. If you can continue that and Pickard play as well, give him a little bit more time to heal.
Keith Fleming from the Pipeline Show joining us here. Of course, the World Juniors, the annual Christmas event here, kicks off on Boxing Day. Canada, very disappointing last season. They made some changes there. Guy, when you look at this team, Canada, what's their strength, and do they have a weakness this year?
You know what? I don't really think they have a lot of weaknesses, not a lot of holes. I think the criticism for Canada in the last few years has been that they leave a lot of talent at home. I don't think anybody can look at this roster and say that there isn't enough talent on it, because there's a lot of offensive firepower. And the defensive side of the game is covered too. Goaltending, although they're not necessarily projected to be like superstar NHL goaltenders, they are the best goaltenders in junior hockey right now. So I don't think there's right now any weakness. Canada should be the favorites to win gold this year. I think Sweden will be good, but I think Canada is probably the team to beat.
Guy, other than some of the usual suspects, are there any names that fans should be wary about with not worry, but looking forward to watching, I would say, with Team Canada coming from maybe not from the CHL, but the NCAA this year?
Well, the college guys, I mean, McKenna leads that list, but Cole Reshny's on the team. Keaton Verhoff, I think, is still with the club, although I don't expect that he's probably going to be playing a whole lot. Porter Martone he's having a fantastic season south of the border. So those are some of the guys that immediately come to mind. I don't have the list in front of me, and I took my glasses off, so I can't read anything. But I think when it comes to guys that I'm intrigued to watch, selfishly, it's the Oil King, Ethan McKenzie on the back end, undrafted, and has worked his way with the way he's played over the last couple of years. He should have been drafted last year. It still confuses me why a seventh round, nobody used a seventh round pick on this guy. You'd be looking like a genius right now. He's going to be a second or third round pick this year just because he made Team Canada. And he's a really, really good player. I think he probably goes in like playing on their third pairing, but gets an opportunity, he might make the most of it and move further up the depth chart. So Ethan McKenzie is the guy I'm most intrigued to watch, selfishly with the Oil King bias. But there, I think Cole Reshny, Carter Bear, Braden Coots, maybe going under the radar a little bit. Probably you're the third line, or maybe even playing the fourth line. But those are talented players, really, really good players who get an opportunity. I think the problem Canada's had sometimes in the past is it's almost like with Knobloch going nuclear. They tend to focus as games go on. It gets a bit more challenging. They start leaning on like 6 or 7 guys and just playing a ton out of those guys instead of rolling 4 lines. Canada is so deep, you can roll 4 lines and tire out the opposition. That's what I'm looking for from this team this year. I hope that they give guys more opportunity to play.
Guy, you said Sweden should be up there. How does the American side look?
The Americans are good. Goaltending is a huge question mark for them. After 3 years with Trey Augustine, who was outstanding for them. They're going with guys who are they have a college guy who's having a bad year on a not great team. A guy out of the USHL, that league is watered down. His numbers, he's got a sub 900 save percentage. And a kid that might not play at all, but he might be one of the first goalies taken in this year's draft, and he's good. Brady Noling is his name, and he's 6'5". Wow. He'd be the guy if I was the Americans that I would look to, because I'm not confident in the other 2 guys at all. So I think that will be the big Achilles heel for the Americans this year after 3 really good years. Actually, beyond that, guys like Spencer Knight, who played for the Americans fairly recently as well. Goaltending has been a strength for Team USA, not this year.
Looking at McKenna, I was watching a little, I believe, a snippet with the Penn State coach and talking. he was saying how different the NCAA has been this year, just because it's gotten a little bit older with some of the young guys that are coming in. How do you see McKenna coming into this? Has it been an advantage playing against older competition and maybe not dominating as much as he did before? Are we going to, looking into the crystal ball, is this going to be kind of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins-esque when he came back and played World Junior and just was head and shoulders better than everyone else?
I think that's what everybody is hoping to see or wanting to see, if that's the case, because at the collegiate level, he hasn't been head and shoulders above everybody else, even though that's kind of been the expectation. Like he hasn't even been the best former CHL guy. Porter Martone, probably that guy. Justin Poirier at Maine has better numbers than McKenna as well. You got to keep in mind he's 17 years old. It's a big jump to playing college hockey. He's in a good conference, the Big Ten. There's only 7 teams, poorly named conference, but it's deep, and the competition is pretty fierce. I think they're viewing him right now at the collegiate level as kind of a perimeter player, really talented, really skilled playmaker, but they want to see him be a bit more dog on a bone and a little hungrier. I think now when he gets back and he's playing with his peer group, he should dominate. And we've seen in the first 2 preseason or pre-tournament games that he has moments. He's had moments where he has done that. So I think the expectation is that he should take this opportunity at this tournament and use it as a springboard and kind of remind all the scouts out there that, yeah, I should be the number 1 ranked guy, because there are lists out there now that he's not number 1. So it's not necessarily a consensus.
That's interesting, eh? How it's changed.
Yeah.
Guy, let's shift to the Oil Kings. Of course, they're on their Christmas break. They sit 3rd in the Eastern Conference, just behind Medicine Hat and Prince Albert. Second half of the season coming up here, Guy. What do you expect? Like, is this a team? I know we've talked to Kurt Hill on the show. They're playing really good hockey. Is this a team that can push to go all the way?
Yep. I think there are 4 legitimate contenders in the WHL this year. Everett is running away with it on the West. And the 3 teams that you mentioned with PA, Medicine Hat, and Edmonton, all within, 3 points of each other, I think, right now. And there's a couple other teams that are good that a lot of clubs probably don't want to play in the first round or second round of the playoffs. Like Calgary's playing pretty good. The Brandon Wheat Kings were expected to be really good. Started out really slow, though, but have caught fire. So that might be a team that's starting to play up to their potential. But I do think Edmonton, PA, and Medicine Hat are the cream of the conference, and I expect all of them to probably be pretty active in the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks before the CHL trade deadline.
Guy, I believe it's the Hunter brothers that are coaching the Canadian World Junior teams this year. Or in your mind, are they the correct choice for this type of group? Just having, they're basically a bunch of knowledge of coaching young men at this age for the last few years.
I'll be honest. My preference would be to go start looking at younger guys, like next generation of coaches, because I think that was part of the disconnect last year with Dave Cameron behind the bench, who coaches the Ottawa 67s rather, 67s. But I think there's kind of a separation between coach and player when he's like in his late 60s, I believe.
Yeah.
However, it's pretty tough to argue with the success that the London Knights have had. And I mean, they're Memorial Cup champions right now. And the Hunters have had a lot of success at the junior level. I think Dale Hunter's been the head coach of the London Knights now for over 2 decades, like a long time. So he's definitely still connected to the players at that level. But I wish there were some, a 40-year-old coach out there that would get an opportunity. Maybe we've seen them with the U18s and with the Holinka Gretzky Cup teams and stuff like that, but we haven't seen it at the World Junior Championship level yet. Hopefully soon.
Guy, are you done Christmas shopping?
I think I am. I'm sure once I haven't started wrapping though, and I'm sure once I get all the wrapping done, I'll be like, I don't have enough for this particular person. Probably my wife. So I'm sure I'll find myself at West Edmonton Mall on Christmas Eve, like I seem to do every year, which is an awful experience.
Why not? You're a man of the people, Guy. Just join all the other dads. Lots of high. I go through I see a dad scrambling. I throw up the high five. He knows. Oh yeah, we're here together, buddy. Get her done.
Do you guys ever get mad as a dad? Like, how do you not have this anymore?
Nope. No, I roll with it now.
Gee, buddy, thank you for joining us all year. Enjoy the World Juniors. Enjoy the return of Oil Kings hockey. They're playing some great hockey down at Rogers Place. Go check them out. Merry Christmas, my friend, and we'll chat in the new year.
To you guys as well, and I think Coop should just go bald.
There we go. Guy Flaming joined us on the Old Country Towing video hotline. Of course, he's with the Pipeline Show. You can check him out here. They usually go right after Hello Hockey on Saturdays. And unless there's an Oiler game, they'll go right after the pre-game show. Always great stuff. If you love junior hockey, college hockey, Guy is all over it. And, of course, he does color with the Edmonton Oil Kings and Matt Barrett. They're great work. Great guy. And, it's going to be fun. We'll see. Canada's, like Guy said, they're loaded.
Yeah.
No excuses anymore, buddy.
Yeah. Just for people that, like myself, who are complete psychopaths for hockey, Spengler Cup. Also around the corner, former Oiler Drake Kajula.
Nice.
Is on the team.
He played a few games last year.
Yeah. Number 96. So
anyone else?
I see the 3 goalies are going. James Reimer, if you remember James Reimer, he's the
Leafs legend. No,
Leafs legend.
Or I guess Red Wings too. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, you're getting old when you don't recognize any names anymore.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because for years I knew at least one guy that I played with that was part of the Spengler. Greatest tournament ever.
Nat Dominichelli, remember him?
He's
a Spengler Cup legend.
Oh yeah, well he played in Davos for a bit too.
He's a good player, man.
Great player.
He had wheels.
Really fast. He played in Switzerland for years. I think he's now an agent.
Really?
In Switzerland.
Oh, good for him. Oh,
yeah.
He's living the life.
What a country.
Toronto up 2-1, another stinker on Stuart Skinner.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Matthias Michelli, 2-1 with about a minute to go. We're way behind, so.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
No, we're very delayed on the game.
Oh, I thought
the live goal, we get it like 2 minutes after.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Hey, we're back to close it out before Christmas. Let's have some fun while we drink some mezcal. Cheers to all you nasties. You guys are the best. Thank you for sticking around. Don't go anywhere. Reed Wilkins, Justin Lawrence coming up for a full 3 hours, and then we're into the holiday break. We'll be back Monday. I won't, but Joaquin will, and I'm sure a lot of you will love
thanks
that.
a lot.
Just be you and Matthew on it.
Okay.
We're back to close it out on EST Afternoons. Here's Scoop.
The Oilers are looking for an early Christmas gift tonight as they host the Flames for the Battle of Alberta. Connor Ingram gets his second straight start for the Orange and Blue as Trent Frederic has been injected into the lineup in place of Curtis Lazar. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson go live for the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show at 6 to preview the action right here on EST. A dozen other games on tap and one game live right now. It's Pittsburgh and Toronto. At the end of 20 minutes, the Leafs up 2-1, and Chris Tanev's returned to the lineup. He's been out since November 1st with an upper body injury. Elsewhere, the Habs and Bruins matchup with the Red Hot Sabres play the Senators. In Minnesota, it's J.J. McCarthy out against the Lions with a hairline fracture in his right hand that forced him to leave Sunday's game against the Giants at halftime. Vikings and Lions play Christmas Day. Max Brosmer starting for Minnesota, and on the field right now, it's some college football action. Louisville up 21-3 over Toledo with about 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. To the association, it's the Raptors and Heat hitting the deck at 5:30 with 13 other games around the NBA. The final segment of EST Afternoons for the year brings us back on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Festive featured wing flavors are here at the Canadian Brewhouse. It's festive cranberry versus Korean bulgogi in the ultimate flavor showdown. Try them anytime or just 67 cents every Wing Wednesday for a limited time. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
New Year's Eve, join River Cree Resort and Casino for a spectacular show like no other. Get ready for Material Girls, an amazing tribute to Lady Gaga, Adele, Shania Twain, Madonna, Blondie, Pink, and Cher, capturing all the elegance and essence of these mega stars in one unforgettable concert experience. Material Girls, December 31st in the venue. Hurry, get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Hockey is heating up, and so is the excitement on Play Alberta. With casino winners every hour, jackpots worth millions, and revenue that stays in the province, there's never been a better time to sign up. Right now, our listeners can score a $50 free bet when they make a minimum $50 deposit with code EST50. That's code EST50 for a $50 free bet. Start playing with your game sense today to find out if you're Alberta's next winner. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
We're back. Final segment before Christmas. Coop just couldn't handle the mezcal.
It's all right.
Yeah, he's young. He'll learn.
It's too bitter,
Yeah.
like smoky almost for me.
Yeah, it's smoky.
I know. It's too smoky though.
Smoke you in a second here.
Jeez. Hey, if you missed it, Connor Ingram getting the start tonight versus Calgary. I expect Pickard on Saturday, regardless of what happens tonight. Connor McDavid in his last 10 games, 26 points, Joaquin. +6. You think that'd be a little higher, but I'm not going to complain. Frederic draws back in. He'll play with Janmark and Jones, and all the other lines stay the same. Savoy with Enrique Mangiapane, Roslovic, Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and McDavid, Hyman, RNH, Ekholm with Buch, Nurse with Regula, Stastny with Emberson, Dustin Wolf, 11-13 and 2, 2.92 goals against, 8.96 save percentage. He will does Dustin Wolf start tonight? What day is it today? Oh, it's Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday. I keep thinking it's Friday.
Well, it is
because we're
Friday.
off. Yeah. So Dustin Wolf gets a start. Farabee with Kadri and Sharangovich. Second line, Frost between Coronado and Huberto. Our guest said that line's working really well right now. Connor Zary with Michael Backlund and Blake Coleman. John Beecher with Adam Klapka and Ryan Lomberg. Defensively, Ball with Anderson. Kuznetsov with Uyghur. Joel Hanley with Hunter. Bruce Tewich. I think I said. I hope I did.
The teams at the Spengler this year, the winner of the Czech League, Sparta Prague, IFK Helsinki, obviously winning the Finnish championship. Freiburg Gotteron from Switzerland, obviously the host, HC Davos. Team Canada and the U.S. Collegiate Selects are on the way too. So interesting. There's not the team from Sweden. There's usually a team from Sweden and, of course, the Russian national team, but I don't think they're invited.
No.
anymore.
Canada hasn't won in a while, right?
I don't think so.
And I heard Switzerland isn't even that great.
What are you talking about?
Like the hockey team? Or the
No, just a place.
Are you're being
No, I'm just being
facetious,
facetious. Yeah, it'd be unreal. to
You
go
would
there.
you would love it there, Coop.
Oh yeah.
You would be wandering.
I'd never want to leave.
No, you wouldn't.
You and your shaved body.
Yeah, especially with the shaved body.
We're not going to get to 120. We got 4 minutes. Again, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Only at 81 thumbs. Not even close, Coop. You're safe.
You're safe.
I'm never.
We can get to 100. We'll in the next 4 minutes. We'll still do it. But
we got to do a.
It's time for Screw. Let's do it.
Screw it, let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
Who wants to go first?
Well, we can't bet on a shutout for Stuart Skinner anymore, so.
Nylander goal. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, that's gone. No, I'm going to stick close to home tonight.
Okay, I like it.
I'm going to, because I think I'm supposed to go first, aren't I?
Sure.
I'm going to go, it's got to happen. I'm going by your logic tonight. He's due.
Okay.
Leon Draisaitl goal.
Nice. Like it. Okay. Coop.
You're next. Clockwise. Keep it local, man. Keep it local.
I'm going to go Jack Hughes point.
I like that. Yeah, he was with Tate McRae.
He returned last game, scored a goal.
Yeah, but they showed him in the walking with Tate McRae. He's still got a big thing on his hand.
Yeah, he's got the little brace.
But he scored.
It's a bad call, but whatever.
He's got hot hands.
Coop.
I'm going to go Buffalo's rolling hot.
Oh.
Paige Thompson goal.
Jesus.
Now in his last,
this is going to be like plus 8,000.
Yeah, he was on a if I can get a 6-game goal streak prior to the most recent matchup against the Devils. He did get a point against the Devils, so he's rolling on a 7-game point streak. But before that, he had a 6-game goal streak. He's going to get back on the board with a Gino, as I call it.
2 goals.
You think everybody's on Draisaitl goals, so hopefully they allow it. But yeah, he's due, man.
He's got to score. If he doesn't, what is season's a failure? It's quite the difference, though, to see McDavid like in the first 15 games. He only had like 4 goals.
Who's Buffalo playing?
They are playing the Ottawa Senators this evening in Ottawa.
Ooh.
Basically, Buffalo. It's not even that far of a trip.
Hey, Screw Let's Do It Parlay brought to you by Inside the Numbers for Play Alberta, Joaquin. Well, boys, it's been a slice. Wish you and your family a Merry Christmas.
You too, buddy.
Same to you, Coop. I hope you guys get everything you've asked for from Santa.
$1 million?
Sure.
Sure, that'd be great.
That'd be pretty good.
Want to wish our nasties.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nasties. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, we are celebrating somebody's birthday.
What do we want?
It's the tequila talking, right?
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Well, it is a birthday we are celebrating.
Oh,
So
it is.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
You're not
right?
wrong.
Merry Christmas to all you nasties. Thank you for listening to us, for watching us. We love you guys. Hope it's a great Christmas with a lot of good presents, a lot of food, a lot of good family time and friends. Enjoy your time away from sports, from the Oilers. Enjoy the family. Don't watch sports until the 26th when Canada plays. How about that?
Well, what about the football fans?
Yeah, sure. Watch the football. Do
It's
all
on
that fun
Netflix.
stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
But enjoy it. Christmas is a wonderful time. We love you guys and gals, of course. Thank you for the thumbs up. Big shout out to Aazam Nanji from Sportsnet 960 and Guy Fleming for joining us. Like I said, we're back here as a station on Monday, but Reed Wilkins coming up next with Montreal Alouette center Justin Lawrence. That's going to be a fun 3 hours. They got a loaded show. I think Tom Gazzola is joining them. The Tom Gazzola.
And Sean Bell.
And Sean Bell.
What?
And Davis Alexander.
And Davis Alexander.
Just absolutely loaded show.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Merry Christmas, nasties. We love you. Get home safe. Chowders.
Why don't you ever get guests like that?